Through its plots and emotions, cinema can improve a person's life. Many dream of becoming successful in Hollywood and receiving an Academy Award.
Dreams are something you have to believe in. I almost gave up on mine. To all of you out there, please keep your dreams alive. Mom, I just want an Oscar.
However, movies have not always been the life-changing experiences we know and love today.
You gotta protect it.
The first movie was only 2.11 seconds long, which is shorter than what we consider short-form media today, averaging around 7 seconds long. This silent film is called Round Hay Garden Scene, and was filmed by Louis Le Prince in 1888 on the first ever movie camera. However, Thomas Edison had plans for the movie camera in 1888 and then went on to produce the widely used kinetograph, the camera that worked alongside the kinetoscope, the viewing device, in 1891. There were a few limitations of the equipment. The kinetograph was nearly impossible to move, weighing 450 kilograms, and the kinetoscope only allowed one person to view the 20 to 60 second film at a time. However, the kinetoscope was used in kinetoscope parlors, similar in layout to today's arcades. The first parlor opened in New York on the 14th of April 1894, allowing multiple people to view different films at the same time at their separate kinetoscopes. Shortly after, a second parlor would be opened in London on the 18th of October 1894. The success of the kinetoscope parlors did not last long, as the Lumiere brothers went on to open the first ever cinema in Paris a year later, allowing a room full of people to view a film at the same time on the big screen. The first movie screening took place on the 28th of December 1895. The movie shown is called Workers Leaving the Lumiere Factory, filmed by Auguste and Louis Lumiere. The movie lasted 46 seconds. The first ever colour film was called A Trip to the Seaside, a British short film lasting 8 minutes made in 1908 by George Smith. This was filmed on the Cinematography. The next major technological leap that I'd like to talk about was the move to digital cameras. Pictures taken with a digital camera did not need to be developed, as anything shot on the camera would be stored in an SD card. This made the editing process significantly easier. The role of a cinematographer now has a bigger responsibility. Due to the original cameras being too big to move, there was no potential for movement in the camera. For example, no panning or tracking shots was possible. However, today's cameras have become a lot smaller, small enough to have a professional level camera in your pocket.
All right, now we're just setting up for the shot, which is a little pushing on the girl on the table right here. So we have light in there, have a little bit of mood.
Are you pretty comfortable shooting on the iPhone and the log?
It's much better than the old system, yes. Thank God we have log.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to make your own choices versus other people's choices.
Right. What are some of the limitations you're kind of seeing working with a small sensor out of a phone opposed to what you're usually working on?
Usually I have 13 lenses and now I have 3.
Right, yeah.
Claudio Miranda is an award-winning cinematographer, known for his work on The Life of Pi and the Formula One movie, even making a new camera body to work on the Formula One car, without hindering the driver's vision and the picture quality of the camera. Claudio Miranda is the cinematographer behind the shot on iPhone advertisements. Using the latest iPhones of the time of recording each advert, Miranda uses other equipment to make the scenes more cinematic. For example, lights and lenses that are attached to the camera built into the iPhone.
Fall down to the floor?
Did it feel wrong dropping a camera?
No.
It's all for the story.
It's all for the story.
In conclusion, without Louis the Prince, Thomas Edison, and the Lumiere brothers, all the TV shows, movies, and franchises we know today would not exist.